support and guidance always inspire us to organize such useful program for our students. I would also welcome our principal, Dr. Veena K.M. in an absent her today. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce our alumni and the resource person of today's expert talk, Mr. Murali P. Mr. Murali is the alumni of Surana College. He completed his MCA 2007 to 2010 in the Kengeri campus. He is currently the founder and CEO of AchieversIT EduTech. Has 15 years of experience. Have worked in lead companies like Target and V2Stop. Have worked on major areas like Web 2.0 implementations, data analytics practice and setup, AI, big data analytics, industrial IoT, business intelligence, business management counseling. He has worked across business domains like IT, quality management, project management, and IT service management. At present, Murali is actually involved in AI-based project development. Now, I request to Dr. K. Balaji sir, Director of MCA, to present the momentum to Mr. Murali P. as a small token of appreciation.
To start the session, over to you, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. Always we are all proud to be whenever my students, our students on the stage, when they are taking stage, not only as successful software field and also entrepreneurs. We have such a wonderful person. He is sitting here, Murali. He was our student and my student in the 2017 passed out. We are all seeing, I told you several times, especially second years I have told you several times, there are so many members we are seeing as the role models, everyone. We have so many role models from our own department. When we completed 2007-10, again, initially how much struggle it's happened. So how much everything he has learned. I still remember he was there with the Pune with a very less salary, one-time food. He worked hard for more than 1 year. Story again. After that, now he is there, he is having his own company. The way the graph of Murali is phenomenal. But everything has come without hard work, without dedication, nothing will not come. No instant coffee, no immediately morning I will come, I will finish up with all the things will not come. For everything, now also if you see, morning he will be waking up at 4 o'clock and again going for the different institution. He is having again training institute also he is having in 3-4 places. And Hyderabad also is open. Again he is planning to open in some other cities also. Alright, but everything it is happening like a 24/7 he will be working. But whenever we will call him, he will never say no because he will completely busy. See, recently also we know the NB accreditation happened. We just called. We request you, Murali, we want your presence. I know it will be very difficult to come because he's having complete engagement. Again, yesterday when I'm calling also, he was a client meeting in Basheshwar Nagar. Then he called, sir, I will be coming. This is the timing, so please let us know. So today we requested, no, we want your session for both of us, what they can do it. Sir, definitely I'll come with my team. So it's my pleasure to welcome Murali. Thank you for your coming. Thank you so much. Can I give a big round of applause for him? You made all of us proud. You are a proud Suranite. You are proud Surana alumni of MCA. I am always proud of you. Thank you so much. Thank you once again, Murali. And I welcome on behalf of Surana College, the team of Murali, everyone. Okay, can I have a big round of applause for all of them also? Lead of this session, he will be there for guidance. He is our boy. Okay, he is there for us. Okay, make use of this session. Thank you so much for everyone. Thank you, Murali. Over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone. How are you? Fine.
The session is full of technical, and which we are not going to use too much motivation here. Okay, and since as a engineer, say you guys are MCA graduates, right? Postgraduates. Understand, you have to always behave like a postgraduate. Our age is not just 5 years or 10 years, and majority of the people are not behaving according to their age. Now you guys are postgraduates. Keep it in mind. So you have to always show your interest towards your career. Right after first year and second year people, once you step out from your college, I don't think you will get this kind of flexibility. And your family members, your relatives, everywhere there will be a lot of pressures, right? Now, if you are as easy, I mean to say, there are two kinds of people. I'll try to explain who are they. And if you are coming under any one category, and try to change your category to get a good results. Okay, here today, being a student, I started my career in the year 2007 as a MCA graduate. But I invited in the same auditorium, a majority of times, I have not even attended a sadhana program for regular days. I am regularly irregular for sadhana. So that is where I realized after first semester, I understood that I made a lot of mistake, because the session was conducted for the students, by the students, and it is for completely to understand what is happening outside and to improve our interpersonal skills. That is how inner engineering works. He is our CTO, Kishore Gajula, and see, he has more than 15 plus years of experience in cloud engineering and data side, and I have 15 years of experience in architects, development side, and even Mohan and my team, there are other members are also having industry experience. Why we came here? To give a good knowledge. Though we see you are also busy, we are also busy. The moment when we are busy, which means that we are working, and if you say that I have enough time, sir, then get lost. If you are not interested, please stay away from this particular. At least you have some other work to do. You can go and enjoy with your work. Am I making sense? Now here, why see? Now AI is, I hope you guys have already seen, AI is not even handling activities in one particular domain, edtech domain, hospitality, and many other places like finance and even healthcare domains. Everywhere AI is coming into the picture. But do you all think that the skills what we are learning from academics capable enough in order to solve real world problems in the society? Or the companies are looking forward to hire a candidate who can solve real world problems? Am I making sense? But we have to understand, we have to ask questions. That is where this session is going to be an eye-opener session for all of them, those who are really interested. Why? Because a minute is also important. Here, the investment, you guys are investing your time, your parents are investing their money, valuable money. Am I making sense? And to spend 500 rupees, it is just a matter of a second that we can spend. But to earn 500 rupees, it is not that much easy. Understand the time and money. These two we have to value. So here, we are here to help you guys. And no matter, even if you guys have not set any goal so far, I'm sure we are there as a Surana College. I'm here to support my juniors, because I'm not treating you people as my students or something like that. You guys are my brothers and sisters. However, we fail to perform effectively during our college days because we haven't got any kind of an opportunity to interact with our seniors by that time. And in our home also, there was no people to explain, go in this way, do this way. So that is where we are here. Technically, we are equipped with a lot of knowledge. And even in our companies, we will call them as subject matter expertise. And we are not just chumma, having 1 year or 2 years of experience. No, we inspired a lot of people. We are not here to influence. We are here to inspire a lot of people. And at least out of maybe 100 members that I have seen the results, I think you people have already attended a test, right? In that test, and I really congratulate you people. You have done tremendous results I have seen, and I'm sure I'll try to talk about those results also. So I'm sure, see, I'll try to announce, I'll try to connect with you guys one-on-one, not now, but within a week's time, I'll definitely connect with you guys one-on-one. I know how serious about your career. In case if you say that, sir, thank you so much, get lost, I am not ready to connect with you one-on-one. I'm here to time pass. Yes, thank you so much. Even you are saving my time upfront, so that I don't want to waste my time on the people who are not serious about their career, right? Make sense? Let us jump into the concept. Okay, my name is Murali Pagadala, and you can research about me in internet. Luckily, Google also recognized my efforts, and LinkedIn also recognized my efforts. Even if you ask ChatGPT can also provide a lot of information. Okay, because tomorrow when we are going for an interviews, and our resume should not speak. The old days, the resume, preparing a beautiful resume, copy paste your friend resume, changing email and phone number, yes, gone. The days are already gone. So in case if you are super talented, if you are skilled enough, how? Internet has to speak, right? Google has to speak, ChatGPT has to speak, LinkedIn has to speak, GitHub has to speak. These are the online platforms. They have to, talk about your expertise. That is where online reputation management also important. Otherwise, tomorrow when you guys are going for an interviews, and people will try to see your profile is also a normal profile, and they won't even hire you. Why should they hire? Got my point? And after this session, you all will get a bumper offer, and I'm sure you will get very good materials as well as some sessions in order to crack your interviews right after your, maybe during your MCA or after MCA. There is a huge kit that I'm planning to present, but I have to check who is eligible for that. I don't want to give it to the people who are not interested or not eligible. Am I making sense? Even see, now I have this dais, and I know how to utilize this dais. If I don't know how to utilize, if I'm here to talk about my company and my success, all these things, I don't think it is not going to be useful for you. Why should I waste your time? Am I making sense? Okay, let us jump into this particular concept. Since you have enrolled for the course like MCA, right? Because all are planning to get into the technical side. But some people are still, they are in a confusion right after my MCA, whether I should jump into the technical side or non-technical job or easy job. If you are in that confusion, if you don't know what to do right after your MCA, I'm sure, so you are going to waste your precious time. So goal setting is very, very important. Now this session, I'll try to explain how AI is going to, impact in our lives. And AI is not even, creating, it is new jobs. It is not creating any kind of a bad awareness in the market, and it has created a lot of new opportunities. But, 90% of the people are not understanding AI in a proper way. Only 10 people are utilizing AI in their day-to-day life, no irrespective of their fields. But 90 members are still thinking that, AI is going to ruin the entire world, no jobs, all IT is going to dry off. All these some kind of wrong perceptions are there, and this will definitely give answers for many of your questions. Okay, what is AI powered full stack? First, we'll jump into what is full stack, and then we'll try to understand how AI is going to help to build full stack applications in efficiently. What kind of benefits that software companies are getting benefits out of this AI in case if the leader has knowledge in terms of AI tools. This is what the entire agenda. Okay, the session is kindly, this more or less, if I feel that in case if you guys need any break, please feel free to ask. I'll try to close as soon as possible. Okay. And I know, because when I was sitting in that particular cabinets, and I also feel if someone, for directors or HODs, if they keep talking, then we also know what kind of painful points. And you all feel that that chair is painful chair, but that is not the chair which is painful. This is the dais which is painful. Hope you understand. If you come and talk, then you will get to know the reality. That is where experiential learning matters a lot. What learning it is? Experiential learning. Theoretical part is done. Now internship and going to the college internship. Madam, what is your good name? Arshita. Arshita is about to sleep. No, right? You are feeling hungry? No, fine. So I'll try to observe each one of them. Okay. What is AI powered development? Let us talk about each one of the slide. So here, before jumping into the concept, we'll understand full stack. Guys, full stack, everyone knows that the one who is capable enough to build front end, back end, database. This is a quite common answer. What is front end? So more or less, this is going to be interactive session. What is front end? User interface. Am I making sense? What is that? User interface. So if the interface is damn good, then the user is going to stay and he will be able to give his details and he will be able to access the content which is inside an application. Now, as per Web 3.0 and Google survey, LinkedIn surveys, and majority of the surveys says that And within a 3 seconds, if an application grabs the attention of an user, your application is gonna be in trash. Please try to keep it in mind. How many seconds? 3 seconds. That is where we all are in reels and shorts. That is the generation now, right? Reels. Within a 3 seconds, if our application failed to grab the attention of an user, then I'm sure it is very tough to survive that application in the society, right? That is where now the companies are looking forward to hire people who are having solid knowledge on user interface. If my interface is not good, if I'm not looking good, and are you going to watch my session? Say yes or no. If my session is boring, if I'm talking something which is not relevant to your career, or if I'm not able to present in a beautiful way, however you feel, uncomfortable, similarly the user visits, he will also feel uncomfortable. We don't want to be in a position to build that. That's why majority of the people used to say that I know HTML. What they know? Yes, everyone knows HTML, hypertext markup language. If interviewer asks a question in a different way, what is hypertext markup language? Then gone case. Right? That is how, see, every day I used to take minimum two interviews and maximum maybe 4 interviews according to my schedule in order to hire a right resource. And it's been almost 2 weeks, I couldn't find even one good person for web development manager role. Because they have 12 years, 13 years, 15 years of experience, and people are not able to solve certain problems when we are providing them. Make sense, sir? Because, people are good enough in presentation, or maybe people are good enough in case if any online tools like AI or Gemini or Copilot or XYZ tools, when we provide for them, they are capable enough to build solutions. But if we are not providing any such tools during the interview, then I'm sure you will also become a blank, right? Your approach should change. At least we have to have fundamental knowledge, right? Basics, the syntaxes. And if you are good at fundamentals and syntaxes, I am sure you can make use of AI tools in order to build systems as quickly as possible. So here in this, if you can see, full stack development is the ability to build. Somi, can you please stay on this previous one? Yeah. The ability to build an entire application, right from user interface. There are 2 types of logics that developer has to build. The first logic is presentation logic. The second one is business logic. We have to differentiate between these 2 logics, presentation versus business logic. Why can't we place presentation logic and business logic all together in a single layer? Since you people are from MCA, hope you heard about OSI, Open System Interconnections. Now software is a set of instructions to whom we are going to provide instructions, to the computer, to do the computations. Am I making sense? To build a software, we need some sort of programming languages, right? We need programming languages. But at the same time, if you want to make use of your software, hardware components are really required. That is where OSI, you guys have to understand, not for examination purpose, you have to understand how actually the OSI system works, Open System Interconnections. It's a layered program. Software is all about layered program, right? There are multiple layers out there. Out of 7 layers, being a programmer, we have to concentrate majorly on the 3 layers. Who are they? Application layer, presentation layer, and session layer. These 3. But remaining other 3, like transportation layer is the heart of, connecting between a software and hardware, and network layer, data link layer, and physical layers. These are the other layers. It is not necessary for us to put more efforts on them, but at least 3 layers, application, presentation, and session layer. These are the 3 layers that we have to understand completely. Like in order to build an application, that is where full stack developers comes into the picture. When we are talking about full stack, AI definitely, we have to enable AI into full stack. Otherwise, the one who enabled AI, he will be able to give a solution within, hours of time. Then the one who is not able to adopt AI, he has to spend a lot of time, like a week or a day's time, to build solutions for any problem. By that time, there will be a performance issues. Now, software companies, we are going to enter into an IT, that is private sector, merciless sector, right? They don't care about what background that belongs to. Yesterday, I also seen two members and who recently married, recently in the sense year before, and they have small kid. Wife and husband, both of them terminated from the company. Now both of them are jobless. They are suffering like anything. They requested, is there any part-time job in your company? Right? That is the reason why there is a huge skill gap. The company is analyzing the skills, and they have given some time for enhancing their skills and adopting the latest AI tools, but these guys failed to incorporate. That is the reason they terminated. I don't want my brothers and sisters who are sitting here to be in that particular situation. Learning, don't ever try to think that right after MCA, yes, my job is done. No, actual cinema is going to start after MCA. Right? Now here you are working for an examinations, but right after MCA, you work for life, reality. Understand the reality, and yes, of course, we will see the podcast and we'll try to watch YouTube shorts and we'll try to see Insta Reels. We won't even get inspired. Why? Because the one who has delivered that content is not known to us. But I and Surana College, there is a relationship. Am I making sense? And if you guys are aware of your hero, then the way, the interest, the way how you are going to connect to the story, and in case if the one who is not known to you, the hero is not belongs to your city or maybe your state, are you going to watch the movie the same interest? No. Why? Because we have already seen a person, we know that, oh, he is Chiranjeevi, he is Sivaraj Kumar. Am I making sense? Like that, we are identifying the figure, and based upon that, our mindset, we are also setting up our mind. Similarly, set up your mind for AI. AI is going to tune your life, right? Now, full stack. In today's industry, companies prefer full stack developers because they can handle multiple layers. As we discussed just before few minutes, OSIMA, there are 3 top layers: application, presentation, and session. All these 3 layers in the olden days, right after our MCA, my MCA, and there is no concept of full stack. Web developer role. Web developer, we used to keep right either back end and all small applications that we used to build by using HTML, CSS. There was no concept of React.js. There was no frameworks called Angular, Vue.js, Spring Boot, microservices, monolithic architecture that we were using. Now it is micro front-end architecture. Why? Because for each service that there is microservices that we're supposed to build to balance the traffic and load balancers, and we should also know if any big billion sale happens in an application, we cannot predict the number of users are going to access your application and the concurrent users. Now today, since today is a special webinar or workshop that we are conducting, that is the reason these many people are there. But regular sessions, there will be absentees. Am I making sense? Hope you understand. If too many concurrent users are coming into your application, how are we going to handle? That is where you guys have to have a knowledge on system design. How are we going to, architectural knowledge is also important. So that and all we will try to explain step by step. The industry is looking forward to hire a candidate who is capable enough to build multi-layer systems. Not only one layer, multi-layer systems. That is where full stack engineers are highly in demand, and I'm sure 3 years if you put efforts, and you all can change your complete financial status. If you guys are in lower middle class or middle class, and you can even change it to the upper class. That is how we are one of the examples, we can say. 2010, we were facing challenges to buy even small two-wheeler, but now we have capacity to buy any kind of RD BMW car as well. How? Because of the technology, every day that we keep on spending some time, at least 2 to 3 hours that we are spending in order to enhance our skills. As per the company, expecting some new skills, we are learning them, and that is where companies are not terminating us. Even though 2 to 3 times the recession came, but companies did not even terminate us. The reason is company need us a person who is capable enough to build multi-layer systems. Right, madam?